that invert and multiply thing, that's actually a trick. Now, in a couple of my PDs, I have a section on trick teaching. Everyone knows Dan Meyer, the famous Dan Meyer TED Talk. He's endorsed a little booklet you can get on the web called Nix the Tricks that comes from America. There's all these tricks that teachers teach, not realizing that it's a trick. So invert and multiply is a trick. Teachers think they're teaching shortcuts. A shortcut is a shortcut that makes sense. A trick is a shortcut that doesn't make sense. You know the cross multiplication? Do you know what that means?
Yes.
So, x on 2 equals y on 3, so you can go 2x equals, you can cross multiply.
Yeah.
That's a trick if it's taught as cross multiplication.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense. What you're doing is you're multiplying both fractions by one denominator and then multiplying both by the other denominator. So it's a two-step process. As long as kids understand what is really going on, then they can do cross multiplication. I taught cross multiplication for years, not realizing that it wasn't really mathematical. So It just means that at times you stop kids and say, so why are you allowed to do that? You're doing cross multiplication. Why are you allowed to do that? Because so you multiply both sides by the denominators and just do it in one hit. Excellent, right? That kid knows what he's doing. But if they're just doing it because I've taught them a trick, whoa, it's bad. There's this speed, distance, time triangle. Have you ever come across that?
Yes.
I could never use it as a teacher because I was so against, I couldn't even wrap my brain around. And the idea is that, so it's distance at the top and then speed on one side and time on the other, and you color in whichever one you're trying to go for. So if it's speed, then it's distance divided by time, and if it's distance multiplying. But that's ridiculous.
I learned that actually in school. Yeah.
But
it doesn't make sense.
Well, speed is like how far we're traveling over what time. Like that should be an understanding. So obviously we're dividing time into distance, right? If you can go that route, I mean, once they understand this, if they want to use a triangle to help them because it's faster, that's right. But they need to understand, and distance. Okay, so we are walking at a constant pace, and we're doing it for at 10 meters per second, and we're doing it for 5 seconds. How far have we gone? Well, every kid's going to be able to say 50 meters. Did I get that right? I think it did. 50 meters, right? Well, there's the formula.
Yeah.
So a good thing to do is when kids are stuck on something, okay, let's do the same question, but with easy numbers, right? You're moving at 5 meters per second. You walk for 10 seconds. What do? You times the 5 and 10. So do that with your, right. So that's a little helper for students when they're getting stuck. Anyway, my point there is let's avoid procedures first in the hope that understanding happens. Let's do understanding first with procedures as an equal but second priority. Maybe at the same time, maybe at different times. I don't care. But let's have understanding as a primary focus, and let's avoid teaching tricks, because a trick is a shortcut that doesn't make mathematical sense. And some tricks can't make mathematical sense.